Hi, I am now live. Okay. Before we actually start, I'm just gonna do a couple of things really quickly. One of those is I'm gonna tweet to tell everyone that I'm live now, or something. Okay. Just loaded Twitter. Now no. And I'm live. Come join me as I record narration for my next vid. Smiley face. And then I'm going to add the link if I can find it. Creator Studio, live streaming. I think it's youtube.com/RG456/live. Something like that. Just gonna see if that link works. youtube.com/RG456/live. Once I've tweeted or something, I'm gonna be doing some narration stuff. And it works, I think. So I'm gonna tweet that. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do today, as you may have seen from the title, or if you've read the description or whatever, is I'm going to be recording some narration for my iPhone SE review, which is coming soon, hopefully. Don't know when it's going to be released, but it's coming. I'll switch to the camera. If I can do that. I'll do that in a second. I'm gonna get up the script as well. Is what I'm gonna be reading off. Evernote. Alright, here I am. Hello. So that's the script. There. If you can even see it. There you go. That's the script in Evernote. I'm not gonna read all of this today, because I haven't finished it yet. I'm just gonna record a bit. The bit that's definitely done, So that's my desktop right now. Close Safari. That's Audacity. I'm just going to do new. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it works. Which is good. That's Twitter. My little Twitter feed. Which is nice. Alright. So I've got Audacity here. That's the music currently playing. What am I even doing? Let me just go through the script before I start recording. This device is an iPhone SE. According to Apple, it's the most powerful 4-inch phone ever. And a big step for small. Are these quotes true? That's what we're going to find out in this review. QQ. I'm going to switch to this camera. By the way, not being weird, but what should I call my main channel? It's a gaming and tech channel. I can't think of a good name at the moment. I don't know. It's quite hard to come up with channel names for YouTube. I don't even know how I came up with my name, RNG456. Okay. Alright. Guess I'll start recording Audacity. I'm going to start the music for now. Start recording in Audacity. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is the iPhone SE review. Which again, I've got up here on Evernote. also I got a new Logitech C920, which is what I'm using right now. So that's this camera. So yeah. Do one more thing very quickly. Okay. There we go. Hey, Brand. Is that what it says? Brand? Yep. I'm getting loads of emails and text messages. Well, not loads, but whatever. Alright. So I guess we'll start this iFantasy review script thing. So this is the first paragraph I'm going to read. The very first. It's like the intro, I think. Just going to move this laptop over here. And now, sound is very low. Oh, really? Wait, give me a sec. Right, just give me a second here. I can adjust that. 93. Just gonna check stream. Pause that. How's that, by the way? Is it louder? Is it quiet? Loud, whatever. I'm just going to check now on the computer. Let's have a look. Sounds a bit better on computer. Yeah, I think it does sound a bit better. Just turn it up a bit more. Wait, hold on. Sounds a bit better. Turn up to 97. Just turn it up a bit more. Wait, hold on. Sounds a bit better. Wait, let me mute that. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. How does this sound? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. How does this sound? I think that sounds okay. Yeah, it sounds alright. To me. Sounds great. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get back to narration. Shall we? Close Safari because I don't need it right now. Go to Audacity. Where's Audacity? There it is. Okay. Alright. First paragraph for this iPhone SE review. As you can really hard to hold this to the camera. Getting a phone call. Let me just deal with that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. This device is the iPhone SE. This device is the iPhone SE. Okay, let me do that again. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is the most powerful 4-inch phone. No, I could do better. Like that. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is the most powerful 4-inch. No. Let me do that again. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most powerful 4-inch phone ever, and a big step for small. Are these quotes true? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this review. Let me do another take of that. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most powerful 4-inch phone ever, and a big step for small. Are these quotes true? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this review. Yeah, we'll keep that. Just wasn't sure about the last sentence in that. Well, that's what we're going to find out in this review. That's what we're going to find out in this review of the iPhone SE. That's what we're going to find out in this iPhone SE review. I should do that. iPhone SE review. iPhone SE review. See there? Oh yeah, and also, I'm just going to point out, I'm using the Gboard keyboard, which is a keyboard or something that you can download on iOS. It's quite good. I've been using it for a couple of days. Anyway, on to the next part. There we go. On to the next part. It's quite a long paragraph, or whatever. Quite a long bit. Well, that's what we're going to find out in this iPhone SE review. Let's get started, shall we? I'll just add that bit in, and let's get started bit, just in case. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, isn't that an iPhone 5S? I'll do another take of that. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. No. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, isn't that an iPhone 5S? Well, basically, Apple's used the same squarish design of the 5 and 5S and added in some upgraded specs and features, which I think is quite nice, to be honest. I'll do one more take. Hi, Okan. No offense, but you sound very pessimistic. Pessimistic. Not entirely sure what that means. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, isn't that an iPhone 5S? Or basically, Apple used the same squarish design of the 5 and 5S. Microphone, you can see nothing. You see the logo just below the iPhone running, which is probably there to indicate it's an iPhone SE, not 5S. Blah blah blah. Alright. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, isn't that an iPhone 5S? Well, basically, Apple's used the same squarish design of the 5 and 5S. 5 and 5S. Well, basically, Apple's used the same squarish design of the 5 and 5S and added in upgraded specs and features, which I think is quite nice, to be honest. Okay. If you look at the back of the phone, you can see that. If you look at the back of the phone, you can see there's an SE. If you look at the back of the phone, you can see there's an SE logo just below the iPhone branding, which is probably there to indicate that this is an iPhone SE, not an iPhone 5S. Not an iPhone 5S. Not an iPhone 5S. Either one of those takes a work. Don't know which one. There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone SE in. There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone SE in, including space grey, which is what I have, silver, gold, and pink. I mean, rose gold. No, you messed that up. What does that take up? There are 4 colours. There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone SE in. There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone SE. I think I'm speaking a bit too fast. I don't know. There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone SE. There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone SE in. There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone SE in, including space grey, which is what I have. I can do that again. There are 4 colours that you can get the iPhone SE in, including space grey, which is what I have, silver, gold, and pink. I mean, rose gold. Or something. Taking a look at the specs, you'll start to see some of the. Taking a look at the specs, you'll start to see some of the improvements compared to the old. Taking a look at the specs, you'll start to see some of the improvements compared to the old iPhone 5S. In this case, Apple's taken the core specs of the iPhone 6S. Like the A9 processor, M9 motion coprocessor, and 2 gigabyte, can't say that right, can I? In this case, Apple has taken the core specs of the iPhone 6S, like the A9 processor, M9 motion coprocessor, can't speak English. In this case, get that throat. In this case, Apple's taken the core specs of the iPhone 6S, like the A9 processor, In this case, Apple's taken the core specs of the iPhone 6s, like the A9 processor, M9 motion coprocessor, like the A9 processor, M9 motion coprocessor, and 2GB of RAM into a 4-inch body. That went alright. I'll just do one more take, just in case. Like the A9 processor, M9 motion coprocessor, and 2 gigs of RAM into a 4-inch body. I think that takes good. Don't know. Just like the iPhone 5S and newer, the iPhone SE includes a Touch ID fingerprint sensor. However, it is the first generation variety that is found in the 5S, 6 and 6 Plus, not the second generation used in the 6S and 6S Plus. What does that mean? Well, it simply means that unlocking your phone using Touch ID may be slightly slower compared to the 6S. I think for now that's about it. That's about all I've got so far. So, this laptop here. I'm not exactly sure how well that went, but I'm going to listen back to it and check. Alright. I'm going to stop the... don't know why I just did that. I'm going to stop the Audacity recording now. Okay. Let's go to the main desktop, which is what I've called this scene here. As you can see, without socials, which is basically this little bar thing containing all my social networks. I've got this thing, my little Twitter handle, which I've added recently. There's me. Right, Audacity. Wait, just give me a second now. Oops. Alright. That's a bit big. Make that smaller. Just so I can see the chat. I don't think it's on there, see? This is all OBS scene. Where is Audacity? There it is. Just listen to this. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Change the output to H1, I think it is. There we go. I don't think you can hear that. Let me just... yeah, you can hear that. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is the iPhone SE. Gonna have to skip a bit. Forward. Well, that's what we're gonna find out in this review. what I'm going to do is try and edit in Audacity. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is the most powerful 4-inch. You know what? I think I'll just. Think it'll be easier for now if I just export this and then drop it in some editing software. Which one should I use? Final Cut, Premiere. I'm just gonna save this. iPhone SE. Oops. iPhone SE review narration 1. I'll save it as an AIFF. And there you go. Exporting. Right there. Cool. Or maybe I should have kept it open. Whatever. Anyway, I've got the file on my hard drive now. Somewhere, there it is. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. So what I usually do with narrations is once I've recorded them, I load up whatever I'm using to edit, like Premiere or something, and then edit the narration before I do the B-roll stuff, like, you know, the shots where you see the iPhone itself, that kind of thing. So I'll just load Premiere. I think that's what I'll use. I'm gonna minimize this. Actually, I'm gonna hide it. There we go. Welcome to Adobe Premiere Pro. I think we should do a new project. iPhone SE. Whatever, scratch this, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll just close Twitter for now. Let's just minimize that so I can see the shot. Okay. So got a blank Premiere project. I'll just import this. Cool. New sequence. iPhone SE review. 1080p 50. That's what I usually do for my videos. 5 tracks. Change that to standard because I'm not using any 5.1 surround. Audio. 1080p square pixel, 50 frames a second. Okay. So there's the project in Premiere. And we've got the narration here. and then I edit that in here. What was doing that? Alright, let's see. Why is it going for the speaker? Give me a second now. Audio, hardware, Adobe Desktop Audio. Use if Soundflower required. Alright, can hear it. No. Sound is very low. Not really. Alright. First paragraph for this. This device is the iPhone SE. This device is the iPhone SE. This device is the iPhone SE. Let me do that again. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is the most powerful 4-inch phone. No, I could do better. Like that. I'm gonna find the bit where I start. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most powerful 4-inch phone ever, and a big step for small. Are these quotes true? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this review. Let me do another take of that. This device is the iPhone SE. Yeah, I know you've already heard this, but I'm just listening back to see if this is the right take. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most powerful 4-inch phone ever, and a big step for small. Are these quotes true? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this review. I think we'll use this tape. We'll just set an in and out point. We'll add some music, why not? Getting a bit quiet. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most powerful 4-inch phone ever, and this device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most powerful 4-inch phone ever, and a big step for small. Alright. So I'll drop that in the timeline. There it is. Sorry if this is a bit boring to watch. pause the music for a second. Maybe it's just my end, I don't know. We'll just do built in output for now. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most on iOS. It's quite good. Paragraph, whatever. On Git. Well, that's what we're going to find out in this iPhone SE review. Let's get started, shall we? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this iPhone SE review. Let's get started, shall we? Sounds okay. Drop that in. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most powerful 4-inch phone ever, and a big step for small. Are these quotes true? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this iPhone SE review. Let's get started, shall we? Perfect. I think that sounds alright. Someone's live on Periscope. Cave in the pit. Whatever. I think I'll stop streaming at, well, I'll stop doing this, editing, whatever, at maybe 6:50 or something. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, "Comes on these text messages." On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, I better save the project. Apple's used the same squarish design for the 5S and added in some upgraded specs and features, which I think is quite nice, to be honest. One more take. Basically, Apple's used the same squarish design for the 5S and added in some upgraded specs and features, which I think is quite nice, to be honest. Let's see what that other take sounds like. On first glance, that's what I kind of sounded like there. On first glance, glance. On first glance, the design of the iPhone. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, "Isn't that an iPhone like this?" Any more takes? Well, basically, it's the same squarish design. Well, basically, isn't that the design of the iPhone? On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, "Isn't that an iPhone like this?" I think I'm gonna. This bit is not an iPhone 5S. I think I'm gonna dub that in with something else. No. We're saying. Well, I'm gonna add in do? I'm gonna add in a clip of me saying that out loud or something. I don't know. You'll see in the video what I mean. Is that good? On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, isn't that an iPhone like this? Okay, that's cool. I'll just space it out a little bit in the timeline. Do it there. Started, shall we? On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, isn't that an iPhone like this? Cool. Do one more edit for now. Basically, Apple's used the same. Basically. If you look at the back of the phone, you can see that. If you look at the back of the phone, you can. It's the same squarish design for the 5 and 5S, and added in upgraded specs and features, which I think is quite nice, to be honest. Basically, Apple's used the same squarish design for the 5 and 5S, and added in upgraded specs and features, which I think is quite nice, to be honest. Like this. Basically, Apple's used the same. Let me just trim that a little bit. Just a little bit. Basically, Apple's used the same squarish design for the 5 and 5S, and added in upgraded specs and features, which I think is quite nice, to be honest. Hopefully you can hear that, what I'm currently listening to. Alright, I think that's how much I'll do for now. I'm just going to listen back to what I've done so far. This device is the iPhone SE. According to Apple, this is, quote, the most powerful 4-inch phone ever, and a big step for small. Okay. Are these quotes true? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this iPhone SE review. Let's get started, shall we? Okay. On first glance, the design of the iPhone SE feels very familiar. In fact, some people might say, isn't that an iPhone like this? Well, basically, Apple's used the same squarish design for the 5 and 5S, and added in upgraded specs and features, which I think is quite nice, to be honest. Alright, cool. Sounds great, and of course I'll edit more of this and record more or whatever, and do the B-roll, etc. So yeah. Oh god, that looks very dark. Just realised. This webcam doesn't look great. How does the other camera look? Okay, I guess. There's a Logitech C920, by the way. This little webcam. Don't know if I said that in this stream. But yeah. What am I even doing? Okay. And of course I'll add some B-roll, which is footage that goes over this narration or something. Later, whatever. Don't know if that even makes sense. But yeah. Just gonna check if the stream's okay. YouTube. You can hear a bit of buzzing there. Not sure why. Where is the stream? There it is. Can you hear a bit of buzzing there? Alright. Cool. Looks okay. I think next week. Next week. Am I even going to be streaming next week? I don't know. But next time on a stream, I think I'll look at iOS 10, the developer preview or whatever. I'm quite interested in that to see what that's like. That was released recently, and I'm going to be installing it on. Wait, hold on. Let me just switch camera. I'm going to be installing it on this iPhone 5, which isn't my main phone, but yeah, I'm going to be installing it on this, trying it out. That's that. This is a very awkward angle. Yeah, that's the iPhone 5. I may do I think I'm going to be doing a retro review, if that's what you want to call it, on this sometime in the future. The volume buttons don't work, as you can see. Don't register, so I have to use assistive touch. Wait, let me bring the camera closer. Give me a sec. Just take it off this thing. But yeah, let me just turn the brightness down. Don't know if it's even in focus. I've got an app called Webcam Settings, which is what I can use to manually control this C920. We do manual focus. Okay, that's a bit too close. Let me just do that. Alright. So, as you can see, I have to use assistive touch to adjust the volume and lock the screen because the power button's also not working, which isn't very good. Give you a better close up of that. Yeah, it's a cracked screen. It was a used phone. Is it in the best shape? See loads of marks everywhere. Yeah, as you can see, this doesn't have Touch ID like this iPhone SE. We need to take the bit before it gets dark. Alright. Don't know why I just read that out loud. But yeah. Anyway. I think that'll be about it for this stream. Hope you enjoyed it, I guess. Thanks for watching. I'll do another stream, as I said, on iOS 10 at some point in the future. Maybe next week, I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright. See ya.